This might be our full crowd because I know some people with the time zones. Uh, I don't want people dragging themselves out at 4 a.m. though. Ivan's here. It's like 4 a.m. his time. So today is just kind of a quick overview of a couple important things. First of all, I just want to check in with all of you about how your first day went. No technical glitches, feeling good about classes, that kind of thing. So, Ivan, how was your first full day of classes?
I think it's good. Uh, I just have to cause we already went through around 3 months of online school. Um, I just have to get back that feeling. Yeah,
Yeah, it is different, but yeah, we'll
yeah.
get used to it. So, no technical issues though. Like you're able to connect to everything. All right, Michael, how'd it go for you?
It was good. I didn't have any issues. Everything worked, so went pretty smoothly.
All right. What would you say is the class you're most looking forward to that you've attended so far on your odd day?
Uh, so far, probably science. Looks like we're gonna do some cool
Nice.
stuff there. So,
Yeah, PSI is good. Do you have Mr. Provo for PSI?
mhm.
Nice. Yeah, he's great. Brandon, how'd your first day go?
I'd say it went pretty well. I didn't really have any problems connecting to the classrooms. But yeah.
All right. What's one class you're excited for?
Today, probably coming of age with
Oh, nice. Is that an English class?
yeah,
Who's teaching that?
Dr. Madavane, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that'll be really good.
Mhm.
She's energetic.
Yeah.
Angela, how you doing?
Pretty good.
How'd the first day go?
It went well. I didn't have any issues.
All right, connections and everything. Is there one class you're excited about that you attended or that you're going to attend today?
I like the biochem diet. Like Dr. Winslow is really funny.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. He puts a lot of effort into videos and stuff as well. So
Yeah.
cool. Wayla, how'd your first day go?
It's been great. All the classes went out pretty well, and there's no technical issues.
Good. So what's one class you're excited about that you either attended or you're going to attend today?
Probably history.
Nice.
In the first class.
Who's teaching that?
Master.
Nice. Pretty good. Garrett, how about you?
Good. First day went pretty well. Yeah.
Other than the confusion in anatomy with Garrett Liddon and Garrett Fernandez? Keep calling
Yeah.
them Garrett and they both answer. Any classes you're looking forward to?
I also have coming of age today, but I'm pretty excited for Spanish as well because it's like a secondary AP Spanish. So that's fun.
Nice.
See how that's like. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, my first day went well too. Managed to get all the links up, and I feel like classes went smoothly. It is a little weird, again, kind of being back in the digital classroom, but getting into the swing of things. So, okay, I want to talk to you guys about community time really quickly. You might notice in your schedules that they have this sort of like 1 o'clock to 1:50 p.m. community time. And that's going to sort of follow a set schedule as well to go day by day. If you open up the chat, I just sent you all a little chat message there. Chat's on the bottom of your Zoom screen. I think they're going to try to consistently schedule these things so every day one is going to be senior forum from 1 o'clock to 1:50. Day two is club meetings. So if you join any clubs, that's a time to get together with those. Individual advising will be over days 3 and 4. So you'll probably hear from me to try to check in individually. I'll try to do that at least once every 2 8-day cycles or so. And day 5 is affinity groups. You'll hear more about that. Student councils, day 6, if you're a member there. We'll have group advising every day 7. We have pretty frequent meetings right now just because we're getting started, but then after that, it'll always be on day 7. And then, they'll stuff in things on day 8. Might be a couple virtual assemblies and that kind of thing coming up. So any questions on that? In terms of timing, especially if you're overseas, I would just make sure that, if senior forum or club meetings or something, just, you don't want to get up 4 a.m. to try to do that. Just make sure you're communicating with whoever's in charge of that stuff. And I am sure they will make accommodations. So, all right. Virtual assemblies are going to continue. Do you guys remember assemblies in the spring? It was like videos that you could watch. They didn't do live ones, but they're going to continue to do that. And there's actually a link. So if you do want to submit a video, and it could be anything from like a musical performance to something funny to an announcement you want to make if you're trying to start a club or anything like that, in the chat right now, here's the email that you send that to, assembly@stevensonschool.org. So if you want to make a video to add into the assembly video overall, you should submit it there. Just make sure, again, this is something that goes out to all students. It often goes out to all parents, like the wider community. So if you are going to submit something, just make sure that it is appropriate, that people are going to be watching it in the wider community. And they do have a set of guidelines. I'm going to post a link to a Google Doc right here in the chat. Oh, never mind, the link did not work. So let me see if I can pull up the actual link here. But this is a link to the actual guidelines for assembly videos and things like that. So just make sure you're following that. I just think they don't want anything that's too long or that has other things in it. So you can click on that too if you want to go to the guidelines. But I really encourage you, if you've got a musical talent or anything else you want to show off, they're always looking for those kinds of videos. I think it really helps with the idea of building community and sharing with each other. And so I really encourage you to do that. You don't have the pressure of like a whole audience watching you when you're making the video. And so if you want to like sing a song or submit something or even just read a poem, I think they'll appreciate that. So I really encourage you all to do that. They're always looking for material. Any questions on assembly stuff? And just remember, if you're going to submit something for assembly, it has to be turned in by Wednesday of that week, because I think Fridays are often going to be assembly times if we do have them. So, all right. So what's something you're looking forward to either this weekend or coming next week? I want you to think about as we roll into our first full week of classes, but also the weekend coming up. If there's anything you're looking forward to in general that you'd like to share. We'll go in reverse order from our earlier share. Garrett, anything you're looking forward to this weekend or looking forward to next week?
I guess just seeing how like classes will really kind of settle in for next week, because a lot of classes this week were just sort of, you know, getting to know the teacher, maybe getting to know a little bit about some of the other students, but also we didn't get to like meet each other like the other students that much. So maybe we'll do that a little more as classes progress.
Yep. Yeah, breakout rooms or something like that, hopefully. So, Wayla, how about you?
Yeah, similar to Garrett, I'll probably just see how the homeworks and the class is gonna be settled down too, like the submission for homework and stuff like that.
You gonna do anything this weekend?
Probably not, because I don't have anything planned, but probably just gonna do some basketball, because Climo is probably gonna have some drills for us to do.
Nice. Yeah, a little at-home workout, something like that. Angela, how about you?
Oh, I don't really have anything planned for this week or this weekend.
What's something you do though? Are you like a big book reader? Do you watch shows? Like, what's something you're actually gonna do?
I don't know, maybe like SAT prep. Probably.
Sounds riveting. No, that's pretty good though. When are you planning to take the SAT?
Well, I was going to take it like this month, but all the SATs have been like canceled.
Yeah, I know that. I think they're still trying to work out how that's going to work digitally, but I'm sure they'll have something out pretty soon. Got a lot of people working on it, so cool. Brandon, how about you?
As far as like school goes, I'm just interested in how they're gonna be doing like the class discussions or like I don't know how they're gonna be like interacting with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really have anything planned for the weekend.
All right. Again, what's something you do though? Are you watching TV shows? Do you like going on runs? Like, what's something your one thing you're gonna do?
I still have been staying on runs, but I think I'm happy because sports are back, like soccer, like all the leagues are back, or for the most part. So I think I'll watch some of those.
Nice. Is there a team you're following in particular?
Yeah, there's a few, like in the Premier League, like in England, or yeah.
Nice. Cool. You should talk to Mr. Elmore. He's a big fan of the Premier League as well.
Yeah.
Michael, how about you?
Just looking forward to going to the rest of my classes. I'm gonna watch some football this weekend because I'm a big football fan, and yeah, the Premier League's starting soon too, and I'm a Chelsea fan. So
Nice. Yeah, I see
Like-
you're wearing the shirt. Yeah, I know American football season just started off, right?
yesterday.
Nice. Cool. Is there a team you follow in particular?
Yeah, I mean I like the Niners,
Nice.
and then college football's starting too. So
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it'll be good. Kind of feels like a little bit of normal sliding back in, even if the stands are empty. So, Ivan, how about you?
I think I might go to the movie theater and watch a movie because I think it's been at least half a year that I haven't been to the theater and watch a movie.
Yeah, they're open over there.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. I really want to see Tenet. I don't know
Right.
how there's nothing near us that's open, so it's. But I'm sure that's probably playing out there. Be really good. Cool. Yes. Yeah. I'm not sure. Next week, same thing. I'm hoping to kind of start to like get into like the actual content of the classes, but also continue to build community. Gary, you made a good point about we're all trying to think about how we can get students kind of interact with each other and get to know each other a little bit more within the classroom because we don't have that outside community classroom time. And yeah, I'm just going to spend a lot of time with my daughters. I always try to take my daughter Mina out to do something, a hike or a bike ride. So that's something I'll plan on doing this weekend. We like going out down to the valley, and now that the fires have calmed down a little bit, I'm hoping that we can get out there a little bit more. They actually closed some of the parks because of the fire stuff. So I want to go see what's open again. All right, one more thing I wanted to do is, does anyone know what's historically special about today?
9/11.
It is September the 11th. We are now 19 years away. I was actually your guys' age when it occurred. I was in high school. I was actually overseas, so it was later in the day for me. I was in Italy, but it was a time that changed history. So I just want to share a really short video. It kind of relates to what Dr. Hicks shared via email earlier, but this is just a very short speech by former President Obama that we'll watch together. I can get the full screen to go here. Did it freeze? Perfect time. Oh, here we go.
In those awful moments, after the South Tower was hit, some of the injured huddled in the wreckage of the 78th floor.
How's the sound for everybody? Can you all hear it pretty well? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. All right. So he's describing a group of people that were trapped in the South Tower and something that happened.
The fires were spreading. The air was filled with smoke. It was dark. They could barely see. It seemed as if there was no way out. And then there came a voice, clear, calm, saying he had found the stairs. A young man in his 20s, strong, emerged from the smoke, and over his nose and his mouth, he wore a red handkerchief. He called for fire extinguishers to fight back the flames. He tended to the wounded. He led those survivors down the stairs to safety and carried a woman on his shoulders down 17 flights. Then he went back up all those flights, then back down again, bringing more wounded to safety. Until that moment when the tower fell. They didn't know his name. They didn't know where he came from, but they knew their lives had been saved by the man in the red bandana.
So that's just a short little clip, but it relates to Dr. Hicks sent out an email earlier this morning that has a much longer video kind of telling the story behind that. and a little description. But just encourage you all to take some time today just to think back to especially kind of the heroism of a lot of people, especially the firefighters on that day when people are running away from these burning and collapsing buildings. They were running towards it. And anyway, pretty big moment in history. So, but just good to take some time to remember, or at least honor those people today. So, any comments on that video at all? Dr. Hicks has always sent out that same video too. So even if you watched it before, I think it's worth revisiting sometimes. So, all right, that is all I had for you guys today. I'll hang out if anyone has any individual questions or something you want to check in with me about. But otherwise, anyone got any questions for the group? Okay, well, it was good seeing you. I hope you have a good weekend, and hope classes go well today. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.